Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel Organized with Joy. For today's video, I'm bringing you another Sunday reset, and I am resetting my linen cabinet. We don't have a linen closet, we just have a linen cabinet. And the reason I'm doing this is because it has just gotten out of control. My husband has a lot of loungewear and pajamas, and he's not a huge fan of decluttering, so I'm just going to reorganize the space to make it make more sense, because at this point there's too much on one shelf. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get in there. But in addition to that, I did decide to purchase some new bins, only because the rope bins that our loungewear and pajamas are currently in, I think is causing them to smell odd. And I don't know if it's because there's no circulation in there. So I did get some new bins at Target, these wire bins. This is one size. I actually bought two different sizes. So I thought I would take you along as I'm kind of revamping this space here. So as you can see, this shelf right here has too much stuff on it. And then this shelf is more empty and just has a lot of free space. So I just need to do some rearranging. And then that down there is just a laundry chute. So we open this up and put our dirty laundry in there, and then it lands in the laundry basket down there. Okay friends, I did want to mention that I organized this space this way quite a few years ago, and that is the thing about organizing systems, is that it may work for a while, but over time you may need to do some adjustments or some tweaking because there's different needs. And in our case, it's not even necessarily that we have different needs. It's just my husband has accumulated quite a lot of sleepwear and loungewear. And like I mentioned, he's not a huge fan of decluttering, so that's fine. If he doesn't want to declutter, I guess at some point it's going to get out of control, and he is going to need to stay within the boundaries of the space we have available. But anyway, I just wanted to remind you that even if you set up some organizing systems, it may need to be changed and tweaked over time to suit your needs better as your needs change. Whenever I'm reorganizing a space and taking items out of a space, I decide I might as well just go ahead and clean it, and that's why I decided to wipe down the inside of the cabinets there. Okay, a real life moment here. Thought I would interject and let you into my thought process. So I did measure this space, but admittedly I wasn't like too particular about the bins I was buying. I kind of knew roughly the size, but I thought there was a small chance that the larger ones would fit 3 all side by side. That is not the case, because sometimes, you know, you can kind of like put them really close and finagle them in, but you couldn't even do that, and it would be difficult. So I have them set up like this. I don't love it for a couple reasons, because these 3 bins are my husband's and then these 3 are mine. But the other reason is I wanted to have on this shelf this toilet paper bin, which used to be up here. I was going to move it down here and then move the medicine boxes up here. However, rearranging these in different ways, this does not fit. So I'm trying to decide if I need to scrap this whole plan, take these back to Target, and start over and find different bins. I don't know. But I just had to let you in on this real life moment that things do not always go smoothly. Things do not go perfectly like I planned, and this is just one of those moments. I may end up having to stop and revisit this on another day, because I'm going to have to make dinner soon because we have someplace to be tonight. So yeah, I'll see what I can do reconfiguring this. Also, one other thing. Okay, when I was at Target, I was debating between the white ones or the black ones, and I think that that is another thing that's tripping me up. I don't like the look of this aesthetically as much as I liked the rope baskets, but I'm still thinking the rope baskets just are not practical. But they did have some black ones, and I was debating between the white ones or the black ones. And I guess ultimately I landed on the white ones, just because pretty much all of my other bins in my home are white. So I thought it would match. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I might have already completely decided and be done with it already by the time you watch this, but let me know what you think. And I did decide to go ahead and clean off this shelf as well. As long as I was cleaning off all the other shelves, I might as well clean off this one. And I do have to say, I own 2 sets of sheets per bed. One set is on the bed, and then one set is stored in the cabinet or a closet. But in this cabinet right now, I have an extra set of sheets, because that set of striped sheets actually goes to our blow-up bed for when we have guests come into town. And I actually should probably store those in the area where the blow-up bed is, which is in my husband's office. And I kind of feel like as soon as I'm done with these voiceovers, I'm gonna go do that. Okay, update. I think I've officially decided I do not like those bins, especially because I spent money on them. And so if I spend money on something, if I bring something into my home, I want to be very intentional. And for those of you following along on my no buy year, these bins are okay. They're not on the no-no list, so just to let you know that. However, I will be returning them to Target. And then these I took out of the toiletries bin because I'm going to be putting these in my shower very soon because we're almost out of our other shampoo and body soap and stuff. But it was really tight in the extra toiletries bin and in the medicine box. So I'm hoping that that will work for us long term, but we'll see. So my next idea, and my next idea is to use some bins that are a little bit larger. I grabbed these out of my husband's office. They were storing some other things that I can put in a different bin. So I'm gonna give this a try, and this might be all I do for today because, like I mentioned, I don't have enough time to be horsing around a bunch. So we'll do this for now, and then I may have to find another solution in the future. I do admit that I feel slightly silly that I went to Target and bought these bins and then went through the whole process of like removing all of these pajamas and loungewear into the bins, and then in the end just not liking it and putting it back into the rope bins. I realized that maybe I'm being a little extra. I suppose this is what you do with your time when you have adult children and extra margin in your life. Okay, so for today, I'm just going to leave it at this. My primary goal was achieved, and that was to make my husband's pajamas and his loungewear more accessible to him, because just how it was organized before was not functioning for us. And I do have more organizing bins that I could use, more of these plastic bins. These are the ones that are left over from taking them out from this project, but I also have some larger ones in our storage closet that are no longer in use, so I could try those out as well. But like I said in the beginning, I was trying to find a bin that had more airflow so that the clothes weren't kind of trapped. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this for now, and this might be the final product. I actually was trying to get this toilet paper bin to fit on here, but I think I've decided I'm gonna try to live without it. I do have extra toilet paper in my children's bathroom, which is just down the hallway, and we always have 3 rolls on the shelf behind the toilet in our bathroom here. So I think that that should be sufficient. I don't think it's highly necessary that we store extra toilet paper in this cabinet in particular. So I'm going to see how that works for us, and I hope that works okay so that this functions a little bit better for us. Okay, it is the next day. I just got back from the gym, hence my appearance. But I'm thinking about this cabinet again and trying to decide what to do with it. I think I am going to see how these plastic bins work since I already have them on hand. I'm definitely returning those other bins to Target. I actually have a chiropractor appointment today, so I will literally drive right by Target, so it's not a problem. So I want to give these a try. I don't know if it's going to achieve that other goal I had of having more of a breathable space for the clothes. So I don't know if this is something, if I like the way it looks, that I can leave for a few weeks and then see how that's working. But let's put these in there and just see how it looks. But see, this is the problem. This is after one day. My husband just does not like putting things neatly back away. So really, I need a bin where he can just throw them all in there. Would that work with these plastic bins? I want them to be neat. Well, okay, I will do my thing and they may just end up like this. Okay, friends, and also I feel a little bit silly about these clips right here. I actually almost didn't even share these clips because they weren't really necessary to the storyline of this revamp. However, I decided to just be authentic and real and show you that, yeah, I put all of these pajamas and stuff in these plastic bins, and then, okay, spoiler alert, I really don't like it as much as I like the look of the rope bins in the end. So, you know, it is a little bit silly that I quote unquote wasted my time doing this, but the truth is I think this took, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. So it is what it is, but I did decide to go ahead and leave these clips in the video so that you can see the whole process. And I don't know, I guess the mind of someone who is OCD, not diagnosed, but self-diagnosed OCD. Okay, I definitely like the baskets better. So I think for now, I'm just going to leave it with the rope baskets. Like I said, this doesn't necessarily solve my breathable problem, but I'm not even sure that these bins would either. So I'm going to keep my eye out for some affordable baskets that are more breathable for this space, but for now I'm just going to stick with what I have on hand. That is all I have for today's video. I do hope that it in some way motivated you to get a space in your home cleaned up and organized. And as always, I really appreciate you watching until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.